What's up, beautiful people? Just hanging out here with my wife, enjoying a beautiful day. I hope you're having a good day. God bless you, each and every one of you guys. Couple things. Number one, we're gearing back up for our second annual Back to School Drive, Streetlights Unity Movement. This time, we're partnering up with the YMCA. As you know, we've been sponsoring kids in the area to go to the YMCA. So we thought, why not just do the backpack drive out here this year? And there's going to be a ton of other people out there that are also doing a back to school drive. So we're just going to provide for the whole community. We're all joining forces out here to make sure that these kids got what they need to go back to school. So that's number one. So if you like to donate to that cause, the link is it will be in the description if it's not already. So yeah, there's that. Beyond that, just enjoying my day, man. Yesterday I sat in front of this computer screen. Well, not this one. This is my laptop. I just decided I wanted to go live outside, so I set it up just to come out here and talk to you guys. But yeah, I was in front of that computer screen for hours yesterday trying to edit these videos from the vacation, and it's a lot.
You got a lot.
I got over 1,000.
Recorded a lot for you, so
yeah.
I can only imagine what you already did yourself.
It's a lot, babe. It's a whole lot, but we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. What else do I got? Oh, I synced this video. This is unrelated. I seen this video. I don't know if you guys have seen the video of all these animals leaving Yellowstone, right? Have you seen the videos? Mm-hmm. A whole bunch of animals just leaving Yellowstone. Mm-hmm. Made me think, I don't know, but it made me think about something, right? So in the Bible, you know that when Noah's Ark was being built, God said that he was going to bring him two of every kind, right? To load onto the ark. A ton of animals showed up. And I always wondered, how did the animals know what's going on, Binary? I see you. How did the animals know to go to the ark? I always thought about that. And then we see these animals are all leaving. And in Colorado, you see that video of all the different elk that are just showing up in these communities and just staying there. Yep. All right. So what if God has this little signal radar that he puts off inside of these animals to let them know to get up out of there? Because basically the animals is really innocent, right?
That's what's happening.
It's wild.
It just makes you wonder what's about to happen.
Yeah. Why are they leaving? What's setting them off inside of themselves? All these different animals that got different ways that they see and communicate. They're all leaving, and it blows my mind. And it just makes you know, hey, what's going on, Mama Dawn? What's going on, Rose? It makes you know though that there's something happening in the world. But I thought back to that, maybe that's what happened because they must have knew that a flood was coming. Mm-hmm. So it's okay, we know where the safe location is. We gotta go there. And they went to the ark, knowing that two of them was gonna get put on there. Yeah. Ain't that something? That's pretty crazy. I thought that was interesting. So yeah, that's going on. What else is happening in the world? You been seeing anything online? Of anything? It could be anything.
I've been putting my phone down a lot lately.
Me too.
I know you capture all the moments and the pictures and the videos, so I've really been putting my phone down. Yeah. And not worrying about social media.
Yeah, I feel that. That's the way to be.
Especially since we've been home from the vacation.
Been enjoying time together. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I watched Fast and the Furious with my son last night. We had a little movie night, me and my son, because he's like me. He loves the Fast and the Furious movies. He loves cars. So I was like, he was begging me. He's like, Dad, can we watch the Fast? I was like, yeah, we could do it. And we sat down. I popped me and him some popcorn. I let him drink some pop. I don't really get to drink pop like that.
Yeah, I was drinking my Sprite.
Yeah, we stole one of your Sprites and we drank it. We shared it. And then Camilla came down and wanted to get in on the action. I think she just seen the popcorn and the pop. She was not interested in the movie. She seen that popcorn and that pop and was like, yo, I want in on this. Mm-hmm. So it was like, yeah, come on. So we let her sit there. And she started doing what she does.
Being extra.
I'm telling you, distracting us from the movie and stuff, trying to throw popcorn in her mouth, making a mess on the floor. I'm like, girl, you had picked this popcorn up.
There's popcorn all over the living room.
It was crazy. April, what's going on? Good morning. But yeah, man, I just been thinking, you guys, about all this stuff that's going on. I lit a firestorm up with the whole controversy behind Trump and the Epstein list. And look at what I say. I say just to pray, right? I tell people just to pray, just let it be, right? What Trump come out and say, yo, I'm letting Pam Bondi release anything that she feels is good for it. Just go ahead, release it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, y'all tripped for no reason at all.
For no reason.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I've really been out of the political thing, man.
I'm proud of you.
I've been out of it. I've just been focusing on other things. Just literally, I've been enjoying life, you guys. I took a lot of stuff back with me from North Carolina about just living, right? How to live, how to be, how to be with my wife, how to be with my kids, how to be in general, just on a day to day. And I'm loving the way that life is right now, you know? And I read something from Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey said something that was profound. He said, I wish everybody in the world can become rich and successful and have all the money and be able to do all the things that they want to do, just so they can know that that's not it.
That's deep.
That is real deep. And I thought about it because I'm like, everybody's out here chasing the money. Everybody in this world, well, not everybody, most people in this world are out just to make money because you need money to live. But they put money on this pedestal and they think about all the things that they could buy, and cars, and clothes, and shoes. And here I am sitting in my City Trend shorts, you know, my own T-shirt, my Nike slides that I've had for what, 5 years? You know what I'm saying? And nice van, you know, nice little Durango, but nothing that nobody would desire. I don't have anything that nobody would really want to, like, they would want as far as material.
Extravagant.
But then you see all the people online and they talk about my family. And they're like, man, I wish I had what you have with your wife. You know what I'm saying? And the women say, oh, I wish I had a husband like yours, Champagne. I wish that my kids were like it. So it's like the things that I have that people want, you can't buy. You realize that? Like what we have, what we've acquired in life and the way that we are, is something that money just can't buy. So it's like, what's the real importance of money? We use it as a tool. I don't think about it, right? I don't think altogether I probably bring in, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? Altogether with all the social media stuff and contract and all of that, I'll bring in a little over 3,000 a month, about that, 3,000 plus, maybe a little less, somewhere in there, $3,000, and we literally use it just to pay our bills, and then all the stuff that we do is free, except for like the zoo, but the zoo's like $8, so we'll put that money up, take the kids to the zoo, we go to the beach, we pay for the sticker. No, we didn't have to pay for the sticker, it was free. The sticker was free because we're a resident. So we find things to do within our community. The YMCA right here that we help out with, we go there, we take the kids there whenever there's like they get bored with something, and we'll just take a little, especially in the winter. It's a big help in the winter. But just learn to appreciate life in the way that you have it, because life itself is the gift. Life itself is the blessing.
You gotta appreciate the little things.
Yeah, appreciate the little, and the little things may not be little things. They might be little things to you, but to somebody else, they're over here like, man, look at that. I wish I had that.
The little things can make all the difference.
100%. The little things can make all the difference in the world, man. And we realized that though, man. Going on that vacation was amazing. I love it. I loved it, man. I miss North Carolina.
Yeah.
I miss the farm.
I do too.
I miss the chickens. I miss the goats. Wait till you guys see the footage of me grabbing chicken eggs, pulling, you know, going into the chicken coop and getting the chicken eggs out. That was pretty cool. Just all the different diverse life that they got out there. The field of freaking grasshoppers.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It was gorgeous, man. And yeah, you just appreciate it. And then the thing is, even though we were on vacation, part of us was still missing home, missing all of this. So what I mean when I say all of this, oh dang, all these comments, I'm sorry. J-Man, yes. Mama Dawn, amen. J-Man, they have monetized everything, so we must adjust and not support to their interests. 100%. So when I say the things that we missed, let me show you guys what I mean when I say the things that we were missing. Now, babe, I'm gonna be moving away from the microphone, so you're gonna have to do the talking.
You can't take it.
Yeah, I could, but I don't want to. All right, so check this out, you guys. Say hi.
Hi.
Look, this is my cucumber plant. It's done stretched all the way down. We got one little cucumber that's coming on down there. My flowers right here, I miss them. You know what I'm saying? My tomatoes, they were all ripe coming down it, but I ate them. You know what I'm saying? The tomatoes. Got the flowers over here. Look, my sunflowers, they finally freaking bloomed. They waited for us. They didn't do this until we got home.
They were waiting for us.
They was waiting for us. You know?
Wow. Mom, look at
Them
that
sunflowers
plant.
are huge.
You know?
Everything just blossomed.
Everything. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I'm back.
You gotta look at that camera right there.
Okay. Watch out, Kenny. Excuse me. So yeah, the little things. Little things to y'all, to me, it's massive. It's a massive big deal because I planted all of these. I planted all of the stuff that you see in my yard, all the lettuce. I got tons of seeds for mustard greens because I let it bolt. That was my plan, to let the mustard greens bolt so that I could get a ton of seeds and plant, because I really love mustard greens. So I'm like, I'm gonna plant it, let it just do its thing. I ate some of it throughout the season, and then I let it bolt. When it came time, I just said, screw it, let it go. And I let it go, and I came home, and I have hundreds of mustard green seeds that I'm gonna take. I'm gonna harvest them, and I'm gonna pack them away for the next season, and I'm gonna plant them.
We gotta give some away.
Yeah, we definitely gotta give some away. We're gonna give some away to our neighbors. And
we don't need that much.
Yeah, but we got the sunflowers. I'm gonna take some of the sunflower seeds, and I'm gonna replant those.
Huge too.
Yeah, they're massive.
A bunch of those too.
You know, but little things to y'all, right? Maybe not. Maybe they're amazing. You know, to me, they're huge. It's a huge deal to me because I did that. You know, I missed my home. I missed my outdoors hunter cat. I got a hunter cat, you know, and he sits around here. No. See, that's why I knew you were going to do that. No.
What are you doing? Okay, hold on a second.
Okay, so yeah, my little cat. I miss my little cat. He stays outside and he keeps the yard safe from squirrels and that gopher. You know, my cat, he's out here. You know what I'm saying? He's an outside cat. I got an outside cat. And he lives right here in front of the house, man. He lives underneath the porch. I feed him every day. I made sure that my neighbors took care of him when we was gone, but I missed him. I missed my mom's dog, Daisy, and she's annoying, and I can't stand that dog, but I missed her. Little things, but they're big to me. Mm-hmm. They're big to me, and oh, I didn't show you guys this. I brought him over here for this purpose. This is Peppy. Look at how many peppers he's got on him. You see this? A ton of peppers. I ate the red ones already. I got one left. Excuse me. I got one Tabasco pepper left that's ripe already. The other ones are starting to ripen, but I missed them. You know, the little things. And it's like, we've made this place home.
Yeah.
We've made this place home. I had
poured a lot of love
into
this place. Straight
up, man. So you learn to be grateful. I'm very grateful for all the things in my life, all the people in my life. I'm very grateful for Mama Dawn, Papa Dan. You know, they've been rocking with me since this whole thing first started back in 2019. Yeah. And they've been there. When I got locked up, they were there for my kids. They were there for my family. They had me commissary. They did all types of stuff. And when I got home, they hired me. You know, I'm employed through them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a blessing. And the employment entails me creating content, going live, creating videos, learning how to edit better, learning how to film. And they said that they're doing it because they believe in me and the message that I bring. And they want to see me be good. They want to see me do great things in life. So that's why I put out I put out a ton of content because I love it, but it's also my job. It's also my job to come on here and do these things. But they've become more than just people that help support or employers. They are literal like family. I call them my parents, my surrogate parents, because they treat me like a son rather than an employee or a person that they just met online. They treat me like family, and they love my kids. You know, my kids call them Mama Dawn and Papa Dan, and it's a beautiful thing, man, to be able to connect with people. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about connections. It's about, you know, taking life by the horns, man, and just living, man. It's exciting to meet new people. It's exciting to go different places, but you have to be okay and content with what you have and see the blessings in that. And I see the blessings every single day in the life that I have. I love my view. I came home excited about my church bells that go off right here, right? I got this big old Catholic church over here, and these bells go off every hour on the hour, and they doing construction on it. It's the whole scaffold going up this church, man, way down this way, and no church bells. I ain't heard the bells ring one time since I've been home, but I missed it. Now I'm looking forward to the construction being done So the first off, I can see what they're doing, if it's going to look better or whatever, because I always take pictures of the church. And I'm excited to hear them church bells again. You know, little things to look forward to. I was excited about going back to our beach after being on the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
I love the Atlantic Ocean.
That was so nice.
I love it. I love it because you get to get out there in the waves. The water just feels different. The salt, all of that. But then when I came home to my beach, I was so grateful.
Hey, you know you're swimming out there.
I was grateful that I didn't have to worry about getting stung by a jellyfish. I didn't have to worry about stepping on a crab. I didn't have to worry about, getting pummeled by the waves.
Like my favorite part though about the ocean was like how dangerous it is.
Yeah, I know. That's why it was so exciting. It was like, anything can happen out here.
There's so much life in there, and them waves are so crazy.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was really exciting.
Yeah, it was real exciting, man. I had a blast. Bless you, Cash, and you're doing it well. Thank you, Ma. I appreciate you. I really do. I really appreciate you. It's just life is good, man. And then seeing my kids, they were happy to get back home to their room. You know, you happy to be home?
I'm really happy.
You really happy?
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm really happy too.
That's good.
I'm 100 happy.
100 happy? That's good. So yeah, man, be grateful. Y'all be grateful for life. Be grateful for the life that you have. It can always be worse. There's always somebody out there that's got it 10 times worse than you got it. Even if you ain't at your best, enjoy the good moments. And even in the bad moments, look for the blessings. Don't focus on the negativity that's going on around you. You have to learn to focus on the blessings that you got. And that's how you get through them bad times. When you're going through them bad times, you just remember the good times and know that they're not far away. That this is just a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? The struggles that you have right now are just a moment in time. And are they really even struggles? People be like, oh man, my electricity got cut off, my water got cut off, or whatever. And I'm like, I feel that. I've been there. I might be there again. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't make a whole ton of money to do all the things that I want to do. I make enough money to pay my bills and make sure that my kids don't go without. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. That's good enough for me. I don't mind wearing the same clothes that I've had for forever. I feel like I make the clothes look good still. Right? When
I see my clothes and I know I've had them for forever, like I know how to take care of some stuff because I've had this for forever.
All day. A person is more than their clothes. A person is more than their cars. A person is more than their shoes. A person is more than the house that they're living in. A person is more than their circumstances. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at people and you look inside of people, man, that you might think are the most poor people in the world, they are some of the most beautiful, And then before you judge a person that's got all the money in the world and you think that, they're rich and they don't deserve it. No, they might have been a beautiful person that led them to getting what they have. Bless you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that too. You can't judge nobody based off of their status in life. You know how people try to say, eat the rich or whatever. That's so stupid to me because there's so many rich people out there that do so much philanthropy. So many that are charitable, that just give and want to help the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do with their funds. And then people say, oh, eat the rich. No, stop judging people based off of what they have, whether that be a lot or a little, and just look at the person. Once you look at a person's actions, that's why Jesus say you'll know them by their fruits. There's so many good people in this world, y'all. And I've realized that in all my travels and all the little states that I've been throughout America, it's just filled with a bunch of beautiful people. Yeah, there's some ugly people out there too. They do a lot of ugly things, but that's the ones we pray for. That's the ones that we trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? And how you going to reach them if you won't talk to them? Say, bless you, little one. Good to see you and the family. Cash. What's up, Sean? Good to see you too, bro. Evie says, amen. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what it's about, man. It's gorgeous. Life is gorgeous. Existence is gorgeous with all of its trials and tribulations, man. Real talk. It makes me wake up in the morning and say, thank you, Jesus. Straight up. Thank you, Jesus, man. I'm really happy. If I can't say nothing else, I just want you to know I'm really happy with my life, man. I'm really happy with my life. I'm really grateful for my life because I've seen bad. I've been locked up where you can't do nothing. You can't enjoy nothing. And you just got to learn to be grateful for what you have. Mm-hmm. And I'm grateful for toilet paper.
I'm very grateful for what we have.
Yeah. Real talk. Real talk. I grew up. I lived in a bathroom for a couple years, man. That's really what it is. A cell is just a bathroom.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's so easy for me. People be like, Cash, why you so happy, bro? Why you always so positive? The reason why is because I've seen bad. I've lived through bad, and it just made me more appreciative. Some people, it makes them far more negative. They get angry at the system and they blame everybody for what happened to them, and they, you know, they blame the courts and they blame. No, man, I take all the blame. Every single bad instance that I ended up in my life was because I put myself there because of the choices that I made. And that accountability helps reshape you. When you start realizing that you're responsible, you're in control for the things that you do. You're in control of the places that you end up in, you know, and the situations that you end up in. It becomes just a growth tool, being accountable.
Yeah, it's something that every person should try to work on and know that they should have.
Yeah, just be conscious of your choices.
Yeah.
That's all, because that's really all you have control over is the choices that you make. Now, I'm not saying that everybody puts themselves in every single situation that they're in. I shouldn't say it like that, right? But wherever you end up, you always have a choice. You know what I'm saying? You always have a choice. I know a lot of people say with the whole prison thing, they're like, well, Cash, you only got that time because of J6. It wasn't because of what you did. The judge only talked about, and I felt that way for a while. But at the same time, no, that's not all the way true. Had I not got involved with being in the gang when I was younger, I would have never got wrapped up in what they had going on.
You got to be real with yourself. There
was choices that I made even early on.
Yep.
As a kid, like as a child, choices that I made affected me later on in life as an adult. And I feel like we skip past that part. We think that we're innocent because we're kids and we shouldn't be responsible. No, they went back all the way to when I was 12 years old, man. 12 years old, they had stuff written down about me. So it's like we have to be accountable for our actions. You know, even if you were young and didn't know no better. What's that phrase? They say ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Doesn't exempt you from being punished by the law just because you don't know no better. You know? So yeah, that's about right. But yeah, man, I don't know, guys. I'm just out here chilling. Just want to come live with you. I've been saying that I was going to go live every day at 9 a.m. That's my new schedule, everybody. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. every day, I'll be live. That's what I'm doing, for sure. 9 a.m. every day. Just little coffee talks. Hanging with the wife. You want to do them with me?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Be live out here. Me and the wife. Either out here or in there, but we're going to be live. I like being out here, though. Oh, you all right, girl? Over there banging yourself up.
It's almost time for her little morning nap.
She's getting there. Nope. She said no.
She gets a little crazy, and then she'll knock out.
My little baby. Hey. That's my little baby right there, y'all. All right, let's dig in these comments. Everyone hit the thumbs up, please. I appreciate you. Rose. I love you. Straight up. Yeah, man.
She's awesome.
She is pretty awesome. What's up, baby? I know, leave him there. He's a pollinator. You always let the bees just do what they do. Let the bees be. You corny. What can I say?
What?
Can I go get some water?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really got much else. I just want to come on and say hey to you guys. Show you what's going on in my world, what I'm doing. Which is just chilling right now. I got to get in that office. That's always fun.
Don't you love it?
I do, actually. I do.
That's
I love
why
editing.
You do it.
Yeah, I love editing. This is the biggest project that I've ever taken on with editing because it's over 1,000 clips. I'm not going to use all of them. I've already figured that. I skipped through some of them and I'm like, oh, I can't use this. I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use that. But I have to record more.
There was a lot of stuff where I was like messing up and not getting the right shot.
Yeah. So I think I got to just, what I got to do is I got to record myself talking, and narrating what's going on in the videos. That's how I figure I can make it all work because I just got a ton of shots and didn't do no narration really. Just a couple parts I narrated, but I think I'm just going to put the video together, pause it where I feel like narration needs to happen and just narrate. I'm going to put music in, just a ton of music, just showing off the fun trip that we had. So I got two parts. I got the road trip And then I got the actual footage of the vacation where we were at the farmhouse and then at the beach house in the Outer Banks. So there's going to be two separate ones. One's going to be vertical and then the other one's going to be horizontal. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to put it all together.
We got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. What you say right here? Dang, that's right. In the middle of two others, I'm on for every morning. Gonna need to fire up third device and strategically. My bad, Binary B. My bad. It feels good to get up in the morning and talk to y'all, man. You know, I like doing late night lives, but ain't nobody up late at night. And I'm getting to the point where I don't be up late at night.
We are not up late. Night.
I've been going to sleep early, man.
If we're up late, we're knocking out like as soon as we hit the bed.
Yeah. Well, we went to sleep like what? 11 o'clock last night. And that was late. I was so tired.
I was knocked out by like 10, maybe.
No, I was knocked out. Oh, yeah, you were knocked out by like 9. You went up there and went straight to bed. I was down there finishing the movie with Messiah. So, yeah. So, yeah, man, that's about it. Again, second annual back to school drive, Streetlights Unity Movement. We're teaming up with the YMCA out here like we have been. And we're going to go there and we're going to do that. So if you guys can, click the link to support the drive, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you all for the continued support to this channel. All right. That's about all I really got for y'all. I just wanted to come on again and say, what's up? Tell you to have a great day. And remember that life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. And to make it if you want the tip top quality of life, I don't care where you live. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care whatever it is, right? If you want the tip top quality of life, build your relationship with God through Christ. Plain and simple. Build your relationship with God through Christ, man. And I promise you will have the best quality of life. Because even in the storms, you'll know my God is greater. He's going to pull me through. He doesn't let nothing come on to me or hit my life that's going to end me. He only lets stuff come to my life to strengthen me. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it is, that assurance. A lot of people, I forgot. I want to talk about this. So the Pope, I guess, before he passed away, came out and said that there is no hell. Was trying to prepare people saying that there is no hell. Let me tell you something. If you're only serving God or only love God because you're scared of hell, you missed it. You missed it. I don't serve God or do my best to please God because I'm scared of hell. That's not why I do it. I serve God and I love God because God loved me first. And I have a hope that I'm going to see people that have went before me, like my father. I got a dream, man, that when I die or when I go on to life, I ain't dying. I'm going on to life, right? And that's my hope, right? But that I'm going to be able to sit and have a conversation with my dad. You know what I'm saying? My birth father, and be like, yo, man, talk to me. What was life like for you? How did you feel about me? I got all these different little questions that I got about my father that I want to ask to him. And so I asked God, man, when I pass away, God, let my father be the one to come and grab me and bring me to you. Let me just have a conversation with my pops. That's a hope that I have. It's not, I don't fear hell. I fear God. I don't fear hell. And I fear God because of what God can do. The one that can destroy your spirit, your body, your soul, everything. I have that fear of, it's more of a reverence. You know what I'm saying? But I love God. And I serve God because God serves us every single day. Every single day you wake up and that sun shining, the clouds going by, got rain in them. You got water that you could drink. You got vegetation around that you could go and eat. You got everything at your fingertips. There is an abundance all around us. And God does that for everybody, the people who love him and the people who hate him. That's why I serve God, because God serves us every single day. That's, I guess, the best way that I can put it. Fear of hell. I can't believe the Pope came out and said that. That's crazy. That is crazy.
There is no hell.
That's what he was saying. But the thing is I want people to remember, man, if you read your Bible and you read in Revelation, it talks about, the false prophet and the beast and how the world's gonna be and how they're gonna the mother whore who polluted mankind. Oh my goodness, who made all the world take part in her fornication and all of that. I feel like when people come out and say those types of things and try to dissuade people from God, you know, as far as like polluting what would be the doctrine of Christ, that's all that is a pollution. It's just a pollution to make people say, hey, you don't gotta have faith. There's nothing to worry about. Even if you are an atheist, or even if you are a horrible person in this world, there's no judgment. You're not gonna go to hell. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just can't believe that, because I equate everything in the natural world to the spiritual world. So if there's punishment in this natural world that we live in, and it's as above, so below, you know, everything how it is in heaven is how it, or I'm gonna put it like this: everything in the spiritual world is how it is in the physical world as far as the principles go. If you're a piece of crap human being in this world and you break the laws of this world, you go to jail. There's punishment. There's always consequences. Some more extreme, some less extreme, right? But there's always consequences. And I believe that same principle for the spiritual world. I believe that after this life, when you go into the spiritual world, there's consequences as well as rewards.
Yeah.
Because people do get rewarded in this world for the good things that they do, you know? So that's just me. That's my belief. But again, girl, what? Again, don't just love God and believe in God because you're scared of hell. Love God and believe in God and do the right thing in this world because God does the right thing for you every single day, whether you acknowledge it or not. He still loves you, and he's giving you chance after chance after chance. Every single breath that you get is a chance.
Yep.
You know, another thing I like to believe before I get off of here, I like to believe that before every single person in this world dies, this is something that's unrelated to Bible, or it's just my own personal thing, right? I like to believe that every single person in this world before they die has a come to Jesus moment. That sounds weird, I know.
What?
A come to Jesus moment where they realize that they're about to die, even if it's like a split second. They realize that they're about to die and they say, Jesus, Jesus help me. God forgive me, whatever.
Yeah.
I like to believe that. I like to believe that there's going to be more people in heaven than we believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to think. I like to think that the person that you thought was the worst person in this world is going to be in heaven and going to be like, yo, man, I'm sorry for what I did wrong to you. I just didn't know no better, but I got it right. And then that's what I believe. You know, I like to think that. But that's all I got. God bless you guys, man. Real talk. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Don't let nobody steal your energy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let the enemy come in and have any ground in your life at all. You know, and even when you do, when you slip up, understand that God is right there waiting for you to say, yo, I slipped. Give me strength to not slip again. All right? That's it. Simple. Unite. Don't fight. Be a street light, because only you can be the change you wish to see in this world. And when you get too stressed out, you got to remember to pray, America. Because without God, everything falls apart. That's just the facts. I'm just the one giving them to you. God bless y'all.